10 list of all time. Actually, I think this is in my top 5 list. Everybody, all my Facebook friends know how much I love Anchor Hocking. To me, it is the best storage ware on the market, all right? First of all, it's glass. It's not plastic. I don't want to store things in plastic. I don't know if it's BPA safe. You can't put plastic in the microwave, really? You don't want to do that. You can't put plastic in the oven. These containers are not only freezer safe, microwave safe, oven safe. You can bake in them, not with the lids on, but you can bake with them. You can do anything with them, all right? Not only that, they come with a 5-year warranty. I have never heard of that, but what I wanted to really show you, I'll grab this one right here because I have colors, is the gauge. When you think about the gauge of cookware, whatever it is, it's all about the thickness. Listen to this. All right, listen. That is gonna last you forever, all right? I own 2 sets of these. I got the 14-piece set. This is the first time I've seen the 16-piece set that comes along with it. Here's the value. And this stuff is gonna last you forever. All right, if you try to pick up Anchor Hocking anywhere else, purchased separately, it's gonna be $79.19. If you get it here today, you're not gonna spend $79, all right? You're gonna get storage ware that's gonna last you probably a lifetime for a fraction of that price today, and you get to utilize FlexPay $54 down to $29.95. I have colors available. I own it in 2 colors. I own it in red, and I own it in purple. This one comes in red. They will all stack inside. You should see my cupboards. They look so good because everything is stacked inside. Look, they even give you a little dry erase pen so that you can put a date on the top. So, we'll do, what's today, 11, what's the date today? 11, 20, I don't know what, 24. So I can put a date on there. That way, I know how fresh that food is. So if it's deviled eggs or something like that, I can do that. And that is just a dry erase, comes right off. Red. Rob, help me with the colors, because I know they changed a little bit. So, right here, gray, this one here, blue, the one behind it right here is white. This color, I'm thinking teal, ivy. Okay, they're called that ivy. And then this color, sage. All right, brand new colors, never seen these before. Every one of these does come with a lid. They store inside themselves as well, so you can stack them together. Let me get our special guest out. She's gonna go through everything that you get in the kit, because I love it. I got 2 sets of these. So is that Kat? Kat Chansey, oh my gosh. Hi, Kat, welcome. I never get to see you. Yay, Kat.
It's been a little while.
Kat,
How are you?
Now, Kat is a professional chef. I've worked with her for years and years and years. This is the best storage ware, bakeware, whatever that I've ever seen at HSN or anywhere else.
Absolutely, and I absolutely love this set because look at how nice you were talking about how it stacks together. This is 2 of them. It's the 4-cup inside of the 7-cup. So you can stack them all in your cabinet just like this is the entire set right here. Isn't that nice? And when you're not using them, but I use them everywhere. My refrigerator is full of them. My dishwasher is full of them. My oven, my freezer, you can use them absolutely anywhere. And you can go into the oven up to 425. And for Thanksgiving or for Christmas, how nice is it to be able to serve in them as well? Because they do not have that lip around the outside. So it's really nice because nobody's going to know if you didn't have the lid down there. Nobody would know that that was an actual storage container. And most storage containers don't have that. You have a lot of the ones that have the plastic lids on them. And these are so great because it has that TrueSeal lid. Let me show you on one of these. That TrueSeal lid that just really fits really tight. And look at that. You don't have to worry about your hands. You don't have to worry about if you have dexterity issues. And then it seals so well. You can burp it a little bit if you need to get a little bit of that air out, but it just stays on there. If you're traveling with it for the holidays, it's fantastic because you don't have to worry about it spilling. Or I've been traveling with them and had them come right off of the seat upside down, and I thought, oh my goodness, and then I picked it up and it was absolutely fine. I just had to wipe off the lid a little bit and it was perfect. They're so great. Look at this beautiful bread that we made, and I'll pull out something out of the oven as well. But this company is so fantastic. Our company's been around since 1905. It's made in America. We have a patent on these TrueSeal lids, which is fantastic, and they're textured a little bit, which is really great as well. You don't have to worry about them slipping out of your hands. Absolutely fantastic. And they're non-stick. Look at the cake I baked in it.
Yeah,
Take it right out.
that's the thing, Kat.
I mean, look at that.
You can cook
Hardly
in
any cleanup.
these. Yeah, and if you wanted to reheat something and you wanted to put it in the oven or the microwave, you wouldn't do either of those with plastic, all right? And I have I'm gonna tell you, I have no plastic containers left in my house. I got rid of all of them, I put them in recycle, because I'm like, why would I wanna use that? I don't know what's in those plastic containers. They're useless, realistically. I mean, they're cheap. We buy them at the grocery store because they're cheap. But you know, when you go and you visit somebody, like when I go and I have to bring Thanksgiving dinner to my mom, I don't bring stuff over in plastic. I wouldn't do that even if it wasn't a holiday, right? Because I don't want my food sitting in a plastic container or my leftovers, right? And they're useless because those plastic containers, when they're sitting in your cupboards, you're not using them for cooking, you're not using them for storage. I mean, you're basically throwing them away. If you put them in the microwave, they turn color. Get this, so everybody that orders today will get 5 of the 4-cup rounds. That's these ones right here. Every one comes with a lid. You know, you don't have to do double duty on the lids. So everybody, and remember, you can use them to cook in as well in the oven. Everybody that orders will get 1, 2, 3 of the jumbo 7-cup. I don't even have this size at my house. I gotta buy these because I don't have this size, all right? I actually bought the 14-piece set. I didn't even know it came until 16-piece set until I came in today. So 3 of the jumbo 7-cups, and you get a dry erase marker, all for $29.95. If you buy a couple of sets of these, you're not gonna have to buy storageware, you know, this size bakeware, for years, all right? All right, and I have yet to chip one, break one, nothing. They are heavy, heavy duty. So, the retail value, and Rita, Anchor Hocking is known. Everybody knows about Anchor Hocking, right? Restaurant chefs, they know about it. $79 retail. If you get them today, $50 off. Is it $29? Is that what it is today? This is better than the deal that I got on my 14-piece set. $29. All right, if you wanna get them for free, here's what you do. You take the $29.95, the tax on that is probably gonna be, I don't know, Rob, what do you think, $5 or $6? So if you get an HSN credit card today, that's $40. This would be about $35 with tax. You will get it absolutely free of charge, all right? You get it delivered to your house. And by the way, if you know a foodie, and I know Kat will agree with me, if you know a foodie, Kat, what a great gift to give to somebody that loves to cook or eat, right?
Exactly, and this is why I run out of them all the time, because I keep them everywhere for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. What I do is I always set up some extra ones in the refrigerator, you know, extra stuffing or extra potatoes or extra anything, and then I'm able to give it to the neighbor if they happen to stop by, and I already have a meal ready for them. That's really nice. Taking meals over to my parents is great, but I never take them home when I go to somebody's house because I know that how much they're going to love them. When my grandbaby comes over, I like to have fresh grapes in the refrigerator, and they stay so much better in my containers because the glass stays nice and cold. Your refrigerator is cold, but then this makes it even colder. And then this fantastic lid just pops right on there, keeps all the air out. It's absolutely a necessity in my kitchen. And then you can bake in them too, up to 425 degrees. So I don't just have them in my refrigerator or in my cabinets or in my pantry with my sugars and my salt and my pepper and everything. I also keep them all of the time just for baking.
Yes.
So on your holiday, what if as everybody sat down, you threw in a couple of cinnamon buns? Right? So how nice is that to just be able to pull that out of your oven? The whole house is going to smell like cinnamon like mine does right now.
Love it.
And how nice is that? You can just pop that out. Or it could be a bread. And then also this lid you can use as a trivet. So I just took this out of the oven. It is hot, but look, I can even hold it this way. It's fantastic.
Kat,
I absolutely love it. It's the best thing that I have.
I didn't think about using those as trivets. You're educating me because I have them. You know what's funny is that anybody that sees them at my house, they're like, first of all, I think it's much more impressive to have real glass. All right, I just think it is. I think
absolutely.
I don't care who you are. If you love food and you love to cook, you're not putting things in plastic, all right? And I'm not poo-pooing the plastic companies. Plastics have their place, but what I'm saying is, not in food I'm gonna be eating or serving to my family, all right? And I don't have the 7-cup size, Kat. I love that for baking because you could do like a pound cake in there. You could do brownies in here, like a brownie cake, an upside down cake. You know, I love that you just threw a couple of, some cinnamon rolls in there, pop it in the oven.
Right.
And it's never gonna stain. It's never gonna turn color. It doesn't absorb flavors like plastic does. I mean, to me, you got a chance to get something as a steal of a deal. This is the time to do it. Kat, show me some more. You're making me hungry.
Well, I showed you that I did the cake in here, right? I just popped it out, but look at how cute this is. You can keep all of your sprinkles, or this could be fruit.
Kat, did you use?
Yes.
So you used one of each size for that, right?
I did. I used the 7-cup for the bottom one, and then the 4-cup for the top one. And I used whipped cream instead of using icing because that way it's not so heavy.
Yeah.
But you could use fruit. Your fruit stays so great in your refrigerator, and you can prep this all ahead of time. And because you can freeze them, you could have made this cake last week and put it in your freezer and then just pull it out a day or two before just to thaw it and bring it to room temperature. And then you're not stressed out on the holiday. And that's what's so great about it.
Yeah.
And then what about afterwards? Most of us have to go back to work the next day, right? So how about just taking the 7-cup and getting some of your stuffing and a little bit of your turkey. You can get a little bit of gravy. You can get some peas. And now you have a really nice, healthy, and happy meal for the next day, because you don't want to eat, drive through. I know that I work a lot and you work a lot, and there's a lot of drive-throughs I have to go to from time to time. But how nice is this to have it prepped? My husband and I just took a trip recently, and when we had to eat out the entire time, and that was fun. However, once we got back, we wanted to eat healthy. So I cooked up some quinoa and I stored it in the 7-cup. And then I had all of my veggies prepped for the week. So every day at lunch and dinner, it was so easy. I should have taken a picture and sent it. But I pulled out everything out of the refrigerator and made a little salad bar out of it.
Kat,
so that's really, really nice to do too.
I'm making dinner for my mom. It's really why I make Thanksgiving, because I'm going somewhere else for Thanksgiving.
Right.
But I'm doing it all. And I can't tell you how easy it is to have these, to get a lot of the meal already done.
Right.
I already have mashed potatoes in a large container. I have the green bean casserole in another container. I have sweet potato. They're all in my fridge. And I feel good that they're in glass. Like, you just made that little meal for work. Tell me something. When you go to work, don't you feel better when you're eating out of a real glass container than plastic?
Absolutely. And I did an infomercial recently, and it was so funny because I opened up the refrigerator and there was some Anchor Hocking in there.
Yep.
And I hadn't traveled with my Anchor Hocking.